So we do this thing, Anthony, as we wrap up the show every time. We do a thing called local shit shows. So it's usually just like sharing a dumb news story of something that happened fairly local to you. Sometimes it's serious, but usually it's something lighthearted, like a dumb robbery or, I don't know, stupid speeding ticket, whatever. And sometimes it can be about you. So if you did anything dumb lately, we're more than welcome to hear that. But yeah, so if you think on that, someone else will go. You get an example.
I got the serious one because I want to get it out of the way. And I think I told this story over the weekend when I was in Wisconsin, but I doubt it. So I work for a company that installs fiberglass. Was it fiber
optic?
There we go. That one. Jeez. Fiber optic. Yeah. So I do the internet installations of the poles, right? So we had a couple guys that were in a very questionable neighborhood near my parents' house. So I always told them, I've been telling them for the last couple of weeks, I was like, look, when you're here, keep your eyes peeled. Things could pop off at any minute. And we were there a week ago, and like 2 blocks over, we heard some shots. People thought it was firecrackers, but you know if you know. So Thursday, I came up Friday. Thursday, we had 2 guys in a truck waiting to get orders to go to their next location. Some guy pulls up in the minivan, opens a full clip on a guy walking down the street. 8, 9, 10 shots. They didn't know how many it was. They jump out of the truck, hit the ground, and then once they heard the shots were all gone, the car took off. They got back in the truck and took the fuck off. Didn't wait for cops, didn't wait for interviews, didn't wait for anything. So, like, we can't work in the neighborhood right now. So that's our local shit show. I was there in that neighborhood this morning because they don't listen to me.
Awesome.
Our guys are good, though.
I hate when I don't go first because I live in Yuppieville, Indiana. So it's tough because my biggest complaint here in Yuppieville
Karen?
is a bunch of Karens complaining about fireworks and their dog's anxiety. So I'll pass it along to the next guy.
Hold on. Hey, notes for you folks, because I have a Karen sitting right over in that area, and she has a little dog that is terrified of fireworks. And what I found, hey, this is an educational podcast also. What I found is if you go to YouTube, there is fireworks for training videos where it's YouTube and they have like 9 hours worth of fireworks of sounds. And then if you tell your dogs that it's like a party, like, oh, you get excited when you hear the fireworks, you're like, it's a party, it's a party. And you give them treats. That's how you break them of being scared of fireworks.
Also, anxiety drugs. So I've got.
We also give them CBD drugs. We also give them CBD drugs. So there's that.
Tia, you got one, or I do have one?
I don't have one. I told a banger last one. I'm all out.
Anthony, you gonna want to headline this one, or do you want me to go?
I'll take it. I'll
Go
let
ahead.
you headline this one. So
Go ahead.
I follow the neighborhood pages in Chicago because you kind of want to know what's going on around you because it's easy to stay in your own bubble. So anyway, last week I'm watching this video on a neighborhood page. There's a couple of guys in a brand new Mercedes, and obviously it's a blurry video. So there's 2 guys standing in the trunk of this Mercedes, and the trunk is wide open. And in the trunk are platinum catalytic converters, and there's probably 20 of them. Now, if you don't know, in big cities, people steal the catalytic converter off your car because there's platinum inside of them. Take them to a scrapyard, they'll give you the cash for it. So you pretty much, the car, it's easy to get to, they'll jack it, they don't care. These 2 guys are standing in front of the Mercedes, broad daylight, gun. One guy's got a gun in his hand, the other guy is just kind of hanging out, standing guard. And somebody pulls up behind them, and you can see the guys just waving them on, yeah, go by. Trunk is wide open, 20 catalytic converters. The guy behind him doesn't react. He's just like, all right, cool. So he goes around. 3 cars go around these guys as they're actively stealing the converters off of these cars. And it's posted all over Facebook, all over YouTube.
Oh my God.
And they still haven't been caught. And the video's clear enough to know who it is, but That's kind of the dumb thing that happens around here.
Jeez.
I didn't even know people did that.
That's the thing. Check your car.
Huh. Yeah, I
You
guess I
should
learned
watch
something new there.
Sopranos because they steal all kinds of shit out of cars and sell it.
Yep. Yep.
Around here, it's just copper. People like tear down houses and steal the copper.
That's every fucking where. That's in every city, everywhere. They'll break into old abandoned houses and steal the copper out so they can take it to scrap it.
I'm literally looking at. I got a piece of art on my desk that's made out of copper that this homeless guy made for me in San Francisco a few years ago, and he had a backpack full of copper. And I'm like, he must have stolen that out of a house, but you're making art with it. So I'll give you a
Probably-
few bucks.
It's probably still worth more money if you just fucking sell it to the scrapyard.
That's hilarious.
Oh shit.
Speaking of stealing the copper and shit, I had a cousin who lived down in like Phoenix or one of the towns down there in Arizona. Obviously, it's hotter than shit. And one of his best friends, he had this HVAC business, is what he called it. But he and a bunch of buddies, not my cousin, but his friend and friends of friends, they're in jail now. They would go around stealing air conditioning units.
Mhm.
And then they would they were the cheapest show in town for selling and installing HVAC. So they were reselling people their HVAC units. They were getting the insurance money from the insurance company and whatever extra money from the premium.
That's not a shit show. That's fucking gangster.
Yeah.
It was,
man.
but I guess this guy
We
did it
call
for
that a
like
hustle where I'm
years.
from.
He had
Hustle.
he had a couple houses in Arizona. I was like, well, this guy at least knew to keep the air conditioner locked up because what a racket. Awesome. All right, so my local shit show. I'm gonna do a bit of a cop story here. Can you guys see that picture? That is a road. Yeah, that was a road. I watched half of that road wash away today into the abyss. I was going to pick up my roommate, and it just gone. Like I couldn't get to Danny's place, whatever, and yeah, pretty messed up. So I had to call the sheriff's department, and it's like I think if I remember correctly, we estimated it was like 14 feet wide. So I mean, I couldn't even Dukes a hazard it across. There's no way. And so I'm
Wait,
on
what were you driving?
F-150. No way. No way.
If he had enough speed, introduction.
Yeah,
You're giving
not the right place
with
for it.
not very much aerodynamics.
So, all right. I call the sheriff's department, and they're like, yeah, you're not the first person to report it. We'll be on our way. And I was like, well, just so you know, like, the whole road's gone now. I just watched it wash away. You didn't hear that. And the lady's like, oh, okay, we'll escalate that one. Because there's other roads that were closed and stuff today. We had bad flooding. So anyways, this guy, a cop comes, and he's on his side of the road, and I'm on mine, and we're yelling to each other because the sound of the water is so loud. And he's like, all right, where you got to go? And I'm like, well, just a mile up that road, but I don't know what roads are closed. He's like, all right, I'll go check dispatch and get you an answer. Why don't you come on with me? I'm like, what? How am I supposed to get over there? 14 feet gap. Like, I'm not swimming to come with you. And he looked back. He's like, oh, huh. Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. So as he's going, he gets in his car, and I couldn't hear him, but he must have been talking to him. He comes back, and he's like, did you get that? I'm like, I get what? You're like 40 feet away from me, and you got a river between us. Like, I can't hear you. I was like, oh, shit. I forgot what the lady said. Sorry. So he had to go back to his car, get it, and he wrote it down, like, what one road was open to get around. I had to go, like, I don't know. I don't want to exaggerate, but like 10 miles or so at least out of my way to get to this guy's house. And the cop, as I'm leaving, he's like, all right, watch out for any puddles, man. And if you see any water on the road, just don't go in it. You'll get stuck. I'm like, how do you fucking think I got here, dude? Like, is this your first day on the job in Wisconsin? Like, I don't know. I was frustrated as shit, but I could not help but laugh at this guy because he was way overwhelmed. So I go back. I'm bahaing through my puddles to get back, and as I'm coming into the other side of town, there's another road missing, and I see 3 or 4. I don't know if they were like city kids or whatever, but they're swimming like in the definitely not like a river, but definitely just flowing water and where a road used to be. They're just playing, 8 o'clock in the morning, just swimming around. So yeah, that's the kind of shit we deal with. You have catalytic converters getting stolen. We just have fucking farm kids playing in the new streams for the day.
But if fucking trash man Ronnie was here right now, he would say that one of his garbage trucks got swept away in the water because he's always got the craziest fucking stories.
Yeah, Anthony, you'll have to come back on and we can have trash man because
He's from
he's a garbage
California.
man out in Northern California.
Okay.
Mullet wearing redneck.
Mullet wearing redneck.
He's something else. Tons of stories.
Yeah. Shit show.
Yeah.
Ronnie, the shit show.
Yeah. Terrible shit.
But let's fucking go.
Is he?
Oh God, I'm so
Wow,
sorry.
Brian.
Don't invite me to your career day.
Man,
Yeah, you ate the
that
shrimp
was
and
a hell
had
of a
Jack
trip.
Daniels, and
Yeah.
you got fucked up.
Yeah. His memory so good, Tyler.